like I was born with a heart of stone. Pray for all my soul again.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This episode is going to be about the do's and the don'ts for hooded eyes. What are hooded eyes? That is when you have this part of your eye area protruding and even overlapping onto your eyelid. It is very challenging for those that have it. I have a little bit of a hooded eye, and I'm going to show you the tricks and tips that I have used to actually open up the eye. So let's get right into it. This is going to be the good eye, and this is going to be the not so good eye. Translation: what you should do with a hooded eye and what you should not do with a hooded eye. If you notice, this eyebrow is a little bit straighter. I penciled it in a little bit straighter so that I don't have too much hood here to have to deal with in coloring. On the other side, you can see that I have heightened the arch. I have raised the arch so that there's a lot of hood. And then what I've done is that I have turned the brow downwards at the side. This is something you do not want to do because it closes the eye in and it makes the hooded eye even heavier. You don't want to do this. What you want to do is elevate. The hooded eye is going downwards. Everything is in the opposite direction in which we want to put it upwards. So as the eye is going down, because of the weight of the hood, as it looks like, we are going upstairs. We are going up and out, up and out. So you make sure that your brow is much straighter. That way you do not have that much hood to deal with and it doesn't look so protruding. The hood is the part that protrudes. We want to recede that. In receding that, we want the eyelid and we want the brow bone to protrude. That way we almost have a balance in a sense for the hooded eye. So that is the first point. Straight as opposed to arched and brought all the way down. We don't want to do that. Yes? Okay. The second thing I'm going to tell you is that no matter what, for a hooded eye, you must wear primer. You must wear primer, you must seal it in, because this way your eyeshadow will stay longer, and I'm going to demonstrate. For the primer, I'm just going to use the Painter Pot from MAC, and this is Groundwork. You can use any primer that you like. I just go for this one. Yes? Okay. Any flat brush again will do. And so we just go in and we prime the eyelid. And right away, you want to seal this primer with a neutral color. I haven't used this in a long time, my God. I'm using Naked Urban Decay. I guess this is Naked 1 because it doesn't have a number. 2, 3, yes. So this is the original, yeah? Let me just put it right up. Can you see? And I am going to use Naked and Naked. This is the color I'm just going to use just to neutralize and hold and seal in the primer. So you just take your pat brush and you just pat it in. Do you see what I'm doing? And that way, whatever eyeshadow you put on top of this will hold. And I'll explain to you in a minute why. Okay, then you take any other brush. I'm going to take my MAC 244. Do I have it here? No, I don't. Yes, I do. Ha, 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 ha. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. What are you saying, Fooms? Yes, I do. I'm sorry. Take any brush that is good for you. 224. I'm going to take my 224 brush and I am going to put in my transition color. I'm going to do it on the wrong eye first so that you can see what I'm talking about. Without the primer, I take my brush and I put it in. And as you can see, you can barely see much of the color because I have no primer there. Do you see it? Let me just put my phone down because it's ringing. It's just been going off these days, which is good. I'm blessed. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Who knew that this YouTube channel would take me places? Okay. So anyway, you put you put in your transition color, neutral color, and you put onto your eyelid. Yeah? Okay. On the wrong eye, this is what I have done. On the right eye, you are going to take your transition color, and I'm using, let me tell you what I'm using. I'm using Bobby Brown, and this is Black Plum. Let me just put it up for you to see. Lovely color. You are going to take this same transition color that I used over here, and you are going to put this above your crease. Not only are you going to put it above your crease, you're also going to sweep it out. Why? Because when you sweep your eyeshadow down, again, just like I said with the eyebrow, you are closing your eye in, and so you're making you're making your hoodie even much more closed. We don't want that. You're making it look heavy, you're making it look way down, and you're making your eyes look very small. So we are going to go above the crease. Above the crease, do you see where I'm going? And that is where you are just going to do a swish car wash motion and just embrace that curve right up to here, above your eyelid lash, right there. And then you're going to sweep the rest out. Right away, as you can see, one eye is looking open while the other eye is looking closed right away. And this is just illusion. This is the power of makeup. So you can see the difference. The cut crease is the most complementary technique for a hooded eye. Yes? Alrighty. To go back up now to the brow bone, because the brow bone is right here, and this is where you want to highlight. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me just take another flat brush here. I'm going to go underneath the wrong eye. Because you have all of this hood and it has been arched high, you have to take care of all of this. Just look at this. And so this is making your brow, your hoodie, even much more pronounced. You have to take care of all of that. Do you see? All right. Now I'm going to do it on the other side. And because I only have half, I don't have that much hoodie to take care of. On top of which, you only trace it right at the edge of your brow. And I'll show you now. And that is it. That is all you need. Can you see the comparison of this one to this? This is too much. This is just what you need. And then you can just always, I always do it anyway, you can just smudge it, blend it out if you feel it's a little too much, or you just want to, let it really seep in. And this is what you have. There you go. This is how your highlight brow bone should be for a hooded eye, because you want to get your brow bone out and you want your hoodie to recede. The more light on a shine, the more it will protrude. Darker the colors, it will recede. Lighter colors, it will protrude. Yeah? Now, the one that I love the most is this, and this is the MAC Mixing Medium Liner. Repeat after me, ladies. MAC Mixing Medium Liner. I am absolutely certain that there's a hoodie in MAC who decided that they had to make this for themselves, and we all lucked out. For hooded eyes, you have the top part of your eye base falling down onto your eyelid. Because of that, any eyeshadow that you put onto your lid will automatically transfer upstairs. Downstairs to upstairs, not a good look. And because of that, by the time it's like half day in the afternoon, we're all looking a little crazy. We don't want to do that. And you know why? You don't have to do that, because the MAC Mixing Medium Liner will prevent that from happening by sealing in and closing it off your eyeshadow right here on your lid. Ladies, let me demonstrate. So I'm going to take my, let me see, I'm using MAC again. You know what? Let me use a glitter because it's the hardest. I'm going to use the Reflects Pearl. And this is a glitter MAC powder, which is extremely hard for anybody really to wear. So those that don't even have hoodies, watch and learn, my loves. So I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to take my brush, and I'm just going to take some and put it all over the wrong eye. Here we go. Right away, it's transferring. It's falling out, and you can see it's not that pigmented, or it's not that poppy. So I am going to now take the MAC Mixing Medium. I love it so very much. This is all that you need. You do not need any more than that. Take any wonderful flat brush and you take it and you put it onto your eyelid. And here's the glitter which I'm going to place on. Right away you can see with the mixing medium there is much more intensity in the glitter right away. Keep your eye open, your eyelid open, because you want this to dry. And let it dry. Okay, my loves, you see it has dried, and right away, because I want you to really see this, look at how I am closing my eye and look at how it is not transferring. Just look at the beauty and the magic of this mixing medium. Just look at it. It's not transferring. Whereas on the other side, it has transferred. This is magic. This is magic for my hooded sisters. This is what you want for Christmas. You don't want Louboutins. You want mixing medium by MAC. Tons of it, because it is going to absolutely change the way your makeup looks on you. And what you do with the good eye is that you dip it in with your angled brush and you trace it above your crease. Right here, I shall demonstrate. And just do it, touch it, so that you can use it as a guide. That way you will not make any mistakes. And then at the end, you flick it up, just like I told you. Just flick that up on the side. This is the correct way to add intensity. You take your other brush and then you just blend that in. I'm going to take my Sigma E45 and I'm just going to blend that in so that there are no hard edges. And this will help with your hooded eye to really let it recede. Can you see how it's already going in? And this is what you want to achieve with your hoodies. And there you have it. Okay, now this is what you should not do with your hoodie on the wrong eye. I see a lot of people do this and it's wrong. You are thinking to yourself, okay, let me just add some shadow here so that I can really just, bring it out and diffuse it. This is wrong, and I'm going to show you. So you put it here and then you just put it all in. There you go. This is wrong. This is wrong for a hooded eye because you are closing in your eye as opposed to opening up your eye. For hooded eyes, because we have the extra skin, I strongly advise not to use liquid pens. You use liquid pens and it's going to smudge. For the very reason that we use the mixing medium on the eyeshadow is the very reason why you cannot use liquid pens. So you can see the eye is already looking heavy, it is closing in, and you got the wing. My hood is not that prominent because I think it's just a matter of age for me and it's just kind of falling down. But there are some women that have extreme hooded eyes where you cannot even see the wing at all. It will dissolve, sweat, rubbing. It is not the best. What I suggest is a lovely cream pencil, or you have a waterproof gel liner. This puppy will not move. I suggest you use this because it is thicker, it dries, and it does not necessarily smudge as much as the liquid pencil. On top of that, if you don't feel that you're not that sophisticated with the gel liner, then use a pencil, and you use a pencil in your lash line. Don't use it on top because you can't really see the entire wing liner. So instead, use it in the lash line for more intensity, to make your lashes fuller, and that way you will look so much better, because on top of that, we're gonna put on lashes, and I will talk about that in a minute. It might feel a little bit uncomfortable in the beginning, but don't worry about it. You'll get used to it. You go underneath the eyelid first and foremost. Go underneath and then trace the pencil in the lashes. Can you see the intensity right away? Now, at the very, very edge of your eye, there you go. That is a better way to have your liner than to have it this way, because this look is not going to last the day. You take your angled brush, you take your gel liner, and you just trace right on top, not even a millimeter above, just to smooth it out. And you can even just press in if you want to. That's also a good way. Just press in, just push it in, push it in. It will transfer the color. And this is what you have. This is so much better for you. And as you can see, the stark difference from this eye to that eye. Okay. Now I'm going to go with the good eye and show you where to place the eye pencil. Inside the waterline, halfway underneath your eye, and I'll explain why. And there you go. That is all you're going to do. Now I'm going to go to the other side, to the wrong eye. I have seen this look so many times. This one that you put it outside the waterline, and I just sit there like this and I lose absolute concentration on whatever you're saying, and I'm holding myself with all of the restraint not to just get my brushes and fix it. I see this all the time. This is not working, honey. This will bring your eye out dropping, literally like it wants to jump right out of your eye socket and onto the floor. It's going to make it drowsy, make it loopy. You do not want this look. It's a no-no. What you do want to do, you want to highlight the inside tear duct of your eye to again open up your eye. Yes? Okay, my loves. Yes, my hoodie girls, myself included. I got you. Alrighty. And you can see I pull my nose so that way I can get like a sharp intensity. And you just drag it across your eye. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do that much. We are going to go to mascara. I love the Underlash Clinique mascara. Guys, try and get this. If you cannot get this, try and use, and this is for the bottom lashes, and I'm going to explain why. Try and get a mascara that has a very thin rod. A thin rod, because one terrible mistake that for hooded eyes is that you got so much skin, you got so much going on there, you put in the mascara, it gets smudged, and it just makes your eye look a whole big mess. But if you take your time and individually do your bottom lashes, especially now that you're putting the highlighter, is going to really just pop your eye out and bring your lashes out and make you look so youthful and so beautiful. Because it's so small, the wand of the mascara of the underlash, do you see how tiny it is? I'm able to get all of the little lashes right in the corner of my eye just by the tear duct. and I need these to protrude to open up my eye. That is why it's necessary to take your time and get a little wand that will do it individually without smudging your eye. And there you have it. Okay, let me do the other eye. And this is with drugstore. This is a disclaimer. I love 17 Vavavavum. I love it. I'm just using this to demonstrate the bigger wand, how it can be really awkward to get in there. And whenever you make a mistake, it will just make your eye clumpy. So this is not a bad mascara by any means. I'm just using it to demonstrate. Do you see what I'm talking about? A hot mess. You would think that I had slept in my makeup. That is what, and this is first thing in the morning when you're going to work. Hello, Mr. Johnson. Hello, Miss Jones. And this is how you're looking? Oh, not a good look. Not a good look. And you know what? Just to be fair, because you know that we would take that piece off, I will take off this mark right here. And then the last but not least is lashes. Again, this is a disclaimer because I wear them both. For hooded eyes, what you need beautiful, spiky, forky lashes that spread up and out. And I am going to show you what I'm talking about. This is what you need. Little spiky lashes. It will also give room for your lid to be shown through. You'll also love thick lashes. Like I said, my hood is not that intense, and these are Shuemuras. These lashes are just like a big, lovely blanket, very, very intense, but it is not ideal for hooded eyes, and I will show you why. You let it get tacky, and when it's kind of almost dry, the glue is changing color, that is the indication for you to place it. When the glue is too wet, it will slide everywhere and it will mess up your makeup. You take your eyelash and then you put it right above the liner that I made. You do not want to put your false lash right at the edge of your eyelid, because that will bring it down. Like I said, we want it to open up and right away look at the difference. That is why you have that rubbed in lash liner there, so you can't see the beginning or the end, and you kind of trick it and you push your lash right up. Another thing, make sure that you tweak the lashes. Some of them can come really long and you just tweak it, because some of them can come out very, very heavy, and that is what you do not want for a hooded eye, because it closes in the eye. What you want is to sweep it up and out, and so you cheat it a little bit and don't go at the edge of your eyelid. Cheat it and put it on top of the little line that I gave you, and look at how gorgeous this eye looks without the winged liner. Here we go. I've got the lash, now I'm going to place it on. And there you have it, darlings. Do you see the difference? Look at this eye and see how it is open, it is brighter, it is lighter, it has been uplifted, the hoodie has been receded, the lid is protruded, the eye highlight has really popped out, so you see the whole marriage and blending of the eye. Beautiful up, spread out. Then do you see this eye? I don't even know what to call it. I mean, is this a smoky slash gold slash nightclub slash spent the night at you know whose house? This does not even look like a day look or a night look. The eyelash is heavy. The eyelash is closed in. It is not as bright and as open as this eye. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, my loves. And of course, before we go, we're going to have a quote of the week. Beauty is how you feel inside, and it reflects in your eyes. It's not something physical. Sophia Loren. Have a great day, darlings. Bye. And can you see all this time? No transfer. No transfer. Lashes, eye pencil, whatever, no transfer. This eyelid will stay like this all day. Ladies, start running. Yes, I can hear you. Run, 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 run.
When your world stops spinning and you got no place to turn, yeah.